Wow, look at this beautiful military train.
Oh, that is really neat.
It's a beautiful model. And I just love seeing these trains. I think that's a beautiful train.
I do too.
Oh, look, here comes Ed.
That's the big boy.
The big boy with an excursion train.
I hear it's coming into Utah sometime, maybe this summer.
It could be. They haven't, of course, they don't announce the schedule till spring, but they haven't been west in a little while, so maybe that's a sign that they'll be coming west.
Right, a rumor has it.
This particular train show, the Intermountain Train Expo, is, I think it's the longest running train show in this area. It predates me.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it was going on when I was Bubba's. And it was just a huge train show out at the fairgrounds, and it's moved around and evolved and changed. But this is that big juggernaut show. Just always pre-Thanksgiving a bit, and kind of an opening party, if you will, for the holidays.
I love this show because of the interaction with kids.
They always have something, for the kids to do. And this particular train show, or I should say this group, the group that puts this on, have become rather nationally known for their ability to involve children.
Which is good.
Which is really good, because we don't want to see the hobby die out. We want to keep fresh new people loving trains and coming into the hobby of toy trains and model railroading. And this is probably their best known project, if you will, the pizza box layouts.
These are just fun, and the kids have so much fun building them.
Yeah, they've done several thousand.
Yes.
Several thousand kids have now built a pizza box size layout, and what fun is that? And while it's generally geared for kids, sometimes an adult wants to build one too.
Well, they say it's for kids between ages 2 to 98, so go for it.
And I love this.
That's something up my alley, I'll tell you what.
I'm looking at that going, I'm going to build one of those.
Take your model railroad with you wherever you go.
Can you imagine the traveling rodeo cowboy could have their own railroad?
Well, yeah, just take it with you. They have quite a few of these on display, but boy, there's a lot more than what we're seeing.
Yeah, I've heard the number, and it's staggering, but it's in the thousands.
Right. When we visit the show where they model these, there's a bunch of kids.
Yeah, you just sign up and show up at one of the events and build a railroad.
It's interesting for me.
Now, while I'm something of a fan of Western railroading, this kid decided he wanted to do Mars.
Well, why not?
What the heck? It's that kind of imagination is what it's all about.
Well, now on this one they said pizza box layout, but we have the entire pizza.
I like mine with pepperoni.
Yes, it's kind of a cheesy idea, but... Now, a lot of the boys and girls doing these pizza box layouts are girls, and it's so fun to see what they come up with. I like the Pegasus.
I love the idea that once you get rid of the idea that girls don't play with trains, it turns out that they're more interested in trains than the boys.
Oh, hey, you're looking at a train fan from the time I was like 4.
Yeah. So this is a pretty good-sized train show.
Oh, it is. I can't wait to get to some of the dealer booths.
Yes, and they've moved this into a conference center, which is a much better location, I think. I really like this new location.
Right, it gives a lot of room for kids.
and a lot of room for dealers.
Well, kids and dealers and dealers and kids, there's not much age difference.
Look at these O-scale engines.
I know.
Makes me want to take up. I can't take up every single scale, can I?
Well, not exactly. We'd have to build another garage, but we can try.
This beautiful big boy, and this Centennial, number 6900, sort of the prototype of the Centennials, but oh my gosh, what beautiful engines. And then this particular dealer kept most of his inventory in boxes.
Wow.
And at first I thought, well, that's kind of silly. And then as I started rooting through boxes, no, this is a treasure hunt. This is even funner.
Oh, boy.
Because there was everything in here. Couldn't possibly display it all on tables. So what's the club?
This is over Chinnikin Western. We're out of Orem, Utah. We're N-scale and HO. This display is the N-scale display.
And you guys have been around a long time, right?
We've been around for more than 30 years.
Yeah. Because I know the name over and over and over again, and I've seen the layouts around over and over again. So
We try to make every event that we can.
sweet.
Well, we're not too far from weather like this.
I'm not looking forward to it.
But it is fun. It's fun to anticipate the holidays and ice skating and you know, a little snow here and there.
But you know, as soon as the Christmas presents are open, I'm ready for spring. Anyway,
Yeah, meanwhile.
you don't get a choice in the matter, so we may as well enjoy the winter. And
Right.
and it's fun that they've chosen to model a winter scene like this. You don't see
Right.
that often. And
No.
this turned out great.
Well, except for the guy that slid off the road up there. He's not in a good position.
He's not a good position. No. I've been there and done that.
Me too.
I have been waiting for this railroad to come back to one of the train shows. I saw it, like a year and a half ago, Scales and Gauges.
Right, there it is.
And we've been doing that whole series, oh my gosh, on and on and on, about scales and gauges. But look, an operating nano.
Isn't that neat?
1,000th of a 1/1000th scale.
Yes. That nano makes the T gauge look like a garden railroad.
You know, it's getting bigger. We're finally all the way up to N scale.
Yeah. I still like N scale, but boy, it gets smaller than that.
It's giant compared to these other sizes.
Oh, isn't that cute though?
And now down here at the very bottom, number 1 gauge, better known as G gauge, that's our scale,
Right.
gauge. Explain to us how nano works.
So it's a linear motor. Printed circuit board. Coils printed on circuit board. Printed on top and bottom. Offset. Every third one's connected together. So it's 3-phase. So if you watch over here, you see phase 1 as it changes north and south. Phase 2, and phase 3 is on another board because this board will only do 2 phases. A 9-step matrix that moves that forward.
That is really cool. I've seen them before, I just had no idea how they worked. And then there's no couplers, right? Just everything moves independently?
True.
Yeah. And it's amazing that they don't wander away from each other, but they don't seem to.
There's 4 magnets on the bottom of the locomotive. North-south, north-south on the bottom. And it's like you learned in first grade.
Yep.
Opposites attract, likes repel. It's just a matter of doing it in sequence.
Wonderful. Cool. Thank you. And Stadler had a table here. They have one of their manufacturing facilities right here in Salt Lake.
Right, we took a tour of that one, and oh man, what a wonderful facility.
I love the way they maintain it. I mean, absolutely beautiful facility.
We're a Swiss company, but we do have the office here, manufacturing plant here.
We came to the open house last year and it was amazing.
Very cool.
I just wish we could have shot more video in there. Yeah.
June 8th, we're open again.
Come back in June.
We will be there. And of course, toy trains.
Right.
These guys, this is a huge club, and half of this layout is American Flyer, S-scale, S-gauge, and the other half is Lionel, if you will, 3-rail O-gauge.
Oh, cool.
The latest in toy trains are Legos.
Right.
Lego has taken over everything. I used to think they were just something annoying that you stepped on at
Oh
night.
yeah, kids' toys. My kids all had Legos at one time.
It's kind of outgrown that, and now there's a railroad scale and gauge, if you will, certainly a gauge that they're calling L gauge for Lego.
Oh my goodness.
But it's really taken off as a toy train alternative. Not quite Lionel, is it? But it's the modern version.
Right. And to me, it's just a really neat art form. Well, I just happen to love these Lego buildings. I'm not sure what city this depicts. It could be any city, but check out all of these buildings and skyscrapers.
You know, the structures, I think, have always been my favorite part of model railroading. I just get the biggest kick out of building a structure, and that is really a thing in Lego.
Yeah, I mean, just detail.
Full interiors, lighting, the whole thing.
Right.
Hi, Karen. You're looking good.
We've covered these before. These are the fine scale S scale of John Pratt. What an incredible modeler. But he's doing fine scale S standard gauge as well as SN3.
Wow.
And he's building up these modules that he can bring to train shows, but he's hoping to have an entire home layout at some point in time. As are we all, of course.
True, yes.
There's an entire mixture of models here. There's even scratch-built steam engines, kit-built steam engines from brass castings, as well as ready-to-run brass engines.
This is that one that's from a brass kit.
And this is the Utah FreemoN Club. And FreemoN is kind of an unusual thing. It's Fremo, which is a modular standard, but they do it in N scale, so they call themselves FreemoN.
Oh, neat.
But we've been to a couple of their events, that one they hold out at the old Wendover Air Force Base. But the way this modular system works, they're able to put together just massive modular railroads that go all over the place, because it's a little more free-form than a lot of the other modular standards. So they can have inside turns to outside turns to islands that go toward the inside of the inside part. It's just really elaborate track plans. It's just amazing.
Oh, I like this bridge. Look at this.
And of course, our good friends over at the Wasatch N Scale.
Oh, they look like they have so much fun.
And I love their layout, and they come to almost all of the train shows.
Right.
It's just really fun to see them at a train show. It's a slow process. You want to do it. I never thought such a thing even existed.
I believe these engines lasted about 10 years on the Santa Fe. They were leakers and such. They were, as you can see where my grandfather did all the weathering right here,
Okay.
they would leak literally out of these fittings.
Okay.
When they finally cut these engines up, they made the front portion into a Atlantic and the rear portion into a Pacific.
Okay.
1900 to 1910. The era that the train was.
Wow.
I'm running a mix.
Oh, there's another one over there.
These are all Old Palace. Made by
I'll get a chance film.
they are made by Model Diecast
Okay.
Company, MDC, Roundhouse, and my grandfather put full interior in each car.
Whoa. Look at that.
This is the first time in 30 years this train has been on. I thought you said 25. I thought you said 25, Jeremy.
5 years different.
Yeah. 5 years different. Doesn't matter.
It makes all the difference. That is beautiful. Arizona.
Here comes the Santa Fe.
This train is the precursor to the California Limited.
Oh, cool.
I believe my grandfather said this is called the Deluxe.
Nice.
Mary, I'm so sorry if I knocked your car over. It's not intentional. Yeah, all these were done by our grandfather.
Nice.
This is my brother over here.
Hi, brother.
How are you guys?
Good. Those are beautiful. I love the window shades and everything.
Yeah, he did all that behind
Oh
me.
my gosh, that's tiny.
His name was Gerald Bridgeford.
Gerald Bridgeford, neat.
Yeah.
So where from?
California.
What part of California?
Southern California.
Southern California. Well,
Yes.
what part of Southern California?
Chino, California.
Chino, okay.
Yes.
Nice.
My grandfather got us into trains and got us into the train club that he belonged to. It was called the Mona Valley Model Railroad Club
Nice.
out of Pasadena off of Gary and 2nd.
Good deal. Well, thank you.
I'm going forward, dude. Jeremy, is the cab number still the same? And we have this on here, so. I hope you realize I'm going forward. Wait until he gets moving.
Why are you going in this lady?
I'm not. Not going too far. Huh? Not going too far.
Well, this has certainly been a fun train show.
Oh, it has.
Look forward to it every year. We cover several train shows. In fact, we're off to one right now.
Right.
And you don't want to miss that. So the easy way to subscribe to the channel is with the upcoming blue button. Zoink! Right there, the blue button. Well, we're not sure how you found this video on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring, and we will see you here on Tuesday.
Right.
So see you then.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.